Hello, my name is John Keene. I'm the president of the Executive Business Institute, and my major goal is to provide affordable mentoring services and affordable courses on how to really run a business. Not just on how to start a business and get a business plan going and how to finance that startup, but how to really run it. A lot of the sources of material you get on running a business from government and everybody else, first of all, they have websites that you can't figure out where anything is. I've never been able to figure it out. But that's why I designed my current websites as easy to figure out. I mean, everything is there, not hidden away, not on page 16. But basically, my target market is small business. Businesses of 10 and under, 5 employees and under, 2 employees, small businesses. This group, which is, well, pretty much government ignores this group. Actually, it employs more people than all the other businesses put together in reality. But basically, my goal is a target market of a small business, that's maybe started out, isn't gone anywhere, or you're looking for ways to expand it or can franchise it. Basically, when I'm done with you, you'll be able to franchise your business. You shouldn't be spending more than 3 or 4 hours a week in that business. And I know you think that, oh yeah, right. You're probably saying right now that I put in 60 or 70 hours a week and I make very little money. Well, look at McDonald's. You ever see the owner working in there? Or J.C. Penney? Or any successful business in your town? Where's the owner? Where he should be. He should be researching, doing other businesses, and or working on more branches of this business, but not working in the business. That's when you start out. My experience is in the retail jewelry business, which I started in 1976. And yeah, I'm old, but basically I can still think straight. I remember a lot of things lately. Anyway, getting back to my goal. In mentoring, we have running a business set into various categories. One is administration, how to set up the building. That's with general stuff, decision making on general things on how to run a business. Marketing, obviously, that's major. Customer fulfillment, I actually include that as part of marketing, but that's the experience of when they come into your business, your store. Let's see, we have administration, finance. Finance is another one. I do have to look at notes periodically. I don't have perfect memory. Finance, I like to make that so you can figure out how to run your business from it. And it's basically arithmetic. It's not rocket science. So you don't really have to know what when you see your accountant statement, that looks like Greek to me. I can't read it. But I set up my books so I can understand them. And I can analyze the business on any given day. And if you know what a P&L is, I can look at a P&L any day of any week for any period compared to any previous period. And if I'm short of cash, I know why. When my accountant gives me my tax 1040 form at the end of the year or a day before it's due and says I owe $16,000, I knew I owed $16,000. I haven't been surprised by that since I reevaluated how to keep books. So basically, as a mentor, often we have to go from scratch. We start out with how to document everything. You want to really know what you did last year for advertising for, let's say, Christmas. So you write it down this year. Then next year you know where it is. When you hire somebody, you have a job description. And we go through and we give actual samples of real job descriptions and employment agreements. The examples I give are usable. I mean, they're practical. The one thing that's very frustrating is you go to these seminars or you get business tips, which probably got you to this site, and they tell you the 5 things you need to know about this, or the 3 things you need to know about marketing. Well, these little things don't help a lot because you can't really, if you don't institute them, they don't really help. It's like A business card is very important in how to design it, or a website and how to design it. But if you don't have that website as part of your entire marketing plan with your universal selling proposition, or your, what do they call, we call it client fulfillment, is what you stand for. And all of that, along with your slogan, that's another thing. If it isn't coordinated and to the customer experience, a business card doesn't mean a thing. The logo, you just have to coordinate everything, document everything, and once you do that, as you expand, you'll be able to expand because your customer clientele should improve, and you should get to the point where you shouldn't have more than 3 or 4 weeks, 3 or 4 hours in each week actually spending in the business. The rest of the time you spend on the business. Well, anyway, I could ramble on for a long time. The basic mentoring program that we have is 2 types. But the main type is where I send you a chapter or 2, and you read them, you look at the examples, and then we talk on the phone for a half hour each week in answering questions and talking specifically about your business and how we can get that thing going and get you to that point. And it might take 6 months, it might take a year, it might take 2 years. But it takes time to do this, but we try to do it with minimal investment. We wouldn't have to really reinvent the wheel, but I did it in my jewelry business from scratch, after plateauing, I called it. You develop a business, you grow the business, and then all of a sudden you don't go anywhere. You're just going day by day, week by week. No improvement until you got to go to the next level. And that's where I try to bring you, is to that next level and the level after that. And then you'll be able to go on your own. You won't need me, or you won't need my kind of person, is you'll know where you're going, and you'll have 6 different businesses going at the same time. If you're a true entrepreneur, you probably can't, you'll still put in the 60 hours a week, and who knows if they'll ever be profitable, but you won't sit around thinking about running a business. You'll start one up when you need to. Well, anyway, again, I said I can go on, but hopefully you'll evaluate this website. I have everything as simple as I can get it, and we go through a whole thing on how to do websites and how to social networking. I know I'm one of the few old people that knows how to do that because I read the manual, but we'll go into all of that. Anyway, I'll sign off here and hope to hear from you. Have any questions, go to Contact Us. It should be on the menu right above me, and we'll answer any questions you have. Have a great day.